So, it's Monday, it's 3:15. I've not got any footage today at all. It's been absolute manic because behind, as you'll see, we've got a big equestrian event going on underway. We're here today just to not that one, pal. Got to go to the end, I'll show you which one to do. Sorry, mate. We've got to get everything done. So, new wellies have been bought. Fucking hell, that's deep. We need to get this 32mm main that George has run from the other day. This is going to be a bit of a washout, I'll be joking honest with you. But I've got to get these 32mm mains connected up now, ready for horse points to drink out basically. So we're pretty good to go. Dale's here having a go. Fair play to you, Dale. Do you know what you're doing? He's Dale's here and he's weight gear and that because obviously we've messed up because George is an all day, Frank is an all day, and Connor's an all day.
Well, that won't be happening again, mate. I won't be getting my wellies out again. I'm telling you now.
What did you sign up to when you signed up for Caprani? I feel like Peppa Pig. What are we doing? You should be sitting off his laptop hands. Get your head in that stable and eat some mate. Look at that van, mate. It's so sexual, that van, isn't it? Right, I know. Why are you being horrible to me? Right, morning, sports fans. So it's nice and early. Tuesday morning. I didn't get much content yesterday. I'll be honest with you, it was a hard day. I was in the office at 5 o'clock yesterday. It's 6 now. I was in the office at 5 o'clock yesterday and I had absolutely loads to do. I had to get them sinks dropped in position ready to go. Get all the pipe work set for the horse trials and stuff like that. So I'll be honest with you, yesterday took it out of me. I didn't get the leave site well about 7. Then the quote's done on the way home. I had a good chat with the customer who won a combi swap, which is always nice job to win. So, well, not a combi system, conversions of a combi. So yeah, so I'm in the office now. See, I've got a bit of paperwork I need to get done. I've got quite a few weeks to catch up on. Reason being, I'm getting early in the morning like this as well. It just stands to reason for myself, especially that nobody's in now and no one will bother me. So it's like 6:20 just gone. No one's in the office. No one's going to bother me. No phone calls will be done unless obviously there's an agent or something. So it's nice and steady. These next hour and a half is so imperative to me because it just means that I will get so much done and put to bed. It just literally makes my life a lot easier. Like I say, tired today, I'm not going to lie, but it's a big week this week. We've got a cut-off deadline for invoice, so got a lot of work we need to get done. What I am going to show you is I am not a kitchen fitter, but tell me honestly what you think to this, what I've just fitted in the office. So I still need to put the plinth on there. But yeah, overall out of 10, I'd give myself a straight up 10. I'm being brutally honest with you. The only thing I didn't really like is I had to put these end caps on because they didn't have none of the instruments put on there. Again, I can live with it, it's the office, but things make it, I can't stress enough. Things like the mastic, look at them neat lines there like that. Little tip to the trade, put your mastic on, square, done. But like we say guys, if you ain't guessing, if you ain't testing, you're guessing. So I'm going to get many of my books now for the next hour. A few bits of count and everything like that. And big man will be in soon. Connor's back, George is back. We're back at full capacity. Let's go hustlers, let's start winning. So it's like this morning. I'm a big believer on things being tardy. So what I'm doing is, plenty of time still. No one's in office, paperwork's all done. Just getting all my tools and stuff cleaned out. So side doors being totally emptied. I'm just going through my tool bags one by one. So oil bags all been cleaned out now. Soldering bags all been cleaned out. I just need to get my inverter sorted out. Our battery's a little bit flat, so I need to charge up a little bit. Clean all my batteries down, and then like I say, go through my bags, electrical, maintenance, installation, servicing, oil and that, and just get it tied up and make sure my trays are stocked up as well. Batteries, I need some more batteries, screwdriver, just make sure everything is good to go really. So I can't stress enough, obviously being organised is one thing, you know. I think I'll take it to another extreme, another level, but look, it keeps me sane and I just know I can get the jobs done nice and quick, so it's just easy for me. Like I say, being clean and tidy is imperative. It also looks good for your clients. When I walk up to a job now in this van with a client and open the side door, like wow, that is a tidy van. Do you know, tidy van means you can do a tidy job, and I stand by that. Do you know, you aren't going to be all tidy and stuff and do a messy job. It's all about taking pride in your work and just living good to the client. Real simple little thing to do, but it does make a difference. So I've done the van, I've given it a good clean out. There is going to be a full video on my van once I get time. We'll maybe try to get it done this week, obviously, just why I've done the van like this and why obviously I've spent the money either on the van, and secondly, why I've chosen a Whopper. Like I say, the pack-out boxes are a great addition to any van, like I say. But again, she is all cleaned, back to function work today now, what I need to do. And then also in here, I've cleaned all my tool kits out, they're all done. Still just need to get my coffee machine sorted out. Batteries are charging, and we've got a green light yet, no. So batteries are charging, on the go. These are all fully charged and done now. Wiped down, clean, van's immaculate. Again, take time. Make sure you look after your van, like I say. If your van is right, mindset right and all that, you're good to crack on for the day. So me and Dale now have got to go do a quote. Tell what we'll do. We'll take you into the office and see what the gangster's absolutely saying. So again, brand identity is absolutely everything. So I followed up Dale from what I was just saying in the van. We're going to head out the office now in about 5 minutes. It's 9:05. What are we doing this morning, Dale?
We'll do a second time survey because Nathan's not competent to do the first time survey.
What a fucking tosser! No!
No, you asked the question.
No, yeah, you worded it wrong.
What do you mean?
Anyway, we've been awarded some work at a school, so shout out to Stuart.
Man.
I was waiting for him to say it. Respect Stuart.
I know, but we work with that. Come on.
What?
Work with that many people, don't we?
Also, we've got to go to another primary school, Gillsville Primary School in Hull.
Absolutely, yeah.
Got to go look at the servicing contracts in there as well, so all's looking good. Like I say, like Dale says, if you went testing...
You're guessing.
So seriously, Dale, it was quite emotional for me to come to this job right then. Like, I was in the plant room, I was like, look at the pipes, look mint, the shiny pipework, and you're like, yeah, I don't really care. But does my work stand the test of time? No, of course it does.
Did you see any of it working?
It was all mint, mate. Most have been ripped out and redone. No, it was good, like I say, just chatting with the facilities manager there. It's still the same facilities manager now there that was there when I was there, but to be fair, it was quite nice to go back because I remember doing this. What was it, 2012? It's 2023 now.
Years ago, mate.
Crazy, absolutely crazy.
Got some tissues.
It touched me, mate. Hit me hard. No, it's nice to come back. 'Cause I remember being here years ago, like sat in this van, like drinking cans of Monster. Like, how old would I be? Like 25, 26, like no, 23. Like, this job's killing me. Because I did a toilet block over there as well, and that was horrendous as well to do. I mean, I'm the OG, aren't I? What does Mikey Pipe say? If you ain't
Testing, you're guessing.
Who told you bad man don't dance? Who told you bad man don't dance? Even with a whap on my... What are you going for? Ooh, first quenching at Caprani.
Yeah, I want to
First quenching. You're going quench first in.
Looks warm, yeah. The weekend looking now.
George, what have you been doing? What's the time of there, George? Cheers. Good morning, guys. So it's Wednesday morning, 5:25. I'm in the van at services. I'm not into working like this. We're just literally putting fires out this week. We're organised, it's in control, but on Monday it was not in control. It was an absolute nightmare. So I'm hoping Pret Manager's open. I don't know if it is though, so I can grab a coffee. Flat white to get the day started. I haven't managed to get in the gym this week, which is done better as well. I'm just starting early today because I've got quite a few, well, not quite a few, I've got a few more commercial boil services to get finished, but just obviously there's an event and stuff going on, so one at a time that I get in early before obviously people start getting stuff on site. So they've got lads ending up site soon as well. Been out the past few weeks, like I said, staff off and stuff, so there's been a lot of pressure on me and Dale, but nevertheless we're getting there. Come to the end of the month, come up to the VAT return, which I hate, but you know, if you're paying VAT you earn the money, so it's not all ends well, should we say. So yeah, try and get a coffee, see if we can get in there, and then we're going to head to our first job. We'll take along for the ride. Right then, so this is where I'm at this morning now. So just doing a test of this building, just doing a gas test. I've calculated all my gas rates and everything. Just checking integrity of everything, as in like your sleeving, obviously condition the pipe work. We've got bond in there as well, just making sure your CV as well. It looks like when they filled these in before, they've obviously fire whatever before. I'll give this a clean up because I'll be honest with you, that's not the best. I've got expanding foam all over that. But just doing some local tests, like I say, getting the few bits finalised what needs to get done. I've got 2 or 3 of these to do this morning, and then I've got about 5 sinks to fit, little unvented water heater, but I'm waiting for the lads to come because I've got to bring a lot of gear for this. So just while I'm steadily waiting for this, they were knowing these commercial tests, because your domestic tests, obviously you'll know, you guys especially, is 1, 1, 2. Got 1 minute let by, 1 minute stabilisation, 2 minute tightness. Commercial test, it's a 262 minimum, so 2 minutes let by, 6 minute stabilisation, 2 minute tightness. Obviously, when you calculate your pipe work, It has obviously calorific volume, whatever you want to call it. So I've got a calculator to accommodate for that and everything else. So it starts getting a little bit mind-boggling, but again, nevertheless, we get it done. Right, so where we're at, these units, these A.O. Smith units, these BFC cyclones, I think they use these in America as well, to be fair, but here we've got old England. So this is a BF cyclone, BFC 60. It's a direct fired hot water cylinder. So it has the burner on the top, and what it does, it forces the heat through the full ways, and it goes on like a coil, which the water transfers over, and it drags the heat up. And what it does, it literally comes out the bottom of that boat at the bottom, and then comes up and just terminates through the roof, obviously. Systems like this are great for obviously, they don't store a lot of water. I don't know how much it holds actually when it's full, but they don't, there we go, 368 litres. So again, 368 litres. If you were trying to do it on an unvented cylinder, obviously recharging for the coil of the boiler, it takes forever. Because it's direct fired, the heat is more instantaneous. Obviously with a second return loop as well, which we've got down there as well, it does this building ample. There's maybe 3 floors, if we say there's 15 en suites on each floor, 45 en suites with a shower and a basin in each one. So it's got a lot of work to do, but all about designing and obviously thinking how systems need to work. Back in the day when I was still like young doing it and stuff, I'd always be like, unvented cylinder, go for it. But the recharge time sometimes can take too long. Time it's being drawn off, it's not recharging quick enough. So these are your next go-to direct fired gas water heated cylinders. Right, I'm back. So I'm a prep manager. It wasn't open earlier, so I didn't get a coffee. So it's now 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm tired, I'm lagging, it's going to be a long day, I'll be honest here. But I'm thinking I'm off work tomorrow, so just get it done today, get it sorted, and then I can have a bit of time off.
Do you know what this is, Connor? It's a boiler, mate. This, water comes in, heating comes out.
Speaking to the microphone.
Don't worry, we're Connor.
Why are you speaking to an AirPod?
Because you're an idiot.
Go on and fill us in what we're doing, George, because the fans want to know. I've already seen what else we're doing. What?
Yeah, you'll get disease from that.
Right. You done any commercial before, Connor?
That'd be cool, yeah.
Are you bothered?
Nope. Do you know what E133 means?
Not bothered. Boring.
Do you know what this means?
Go on then.
Do you know what I mean? Asking who your gas is.
Do us a favour. We turn your primary heating VT shunt pump, you see at the bottom there? Turn that on.
1 or 2.
Just turn it to 1, it's on off. Wait for it to kick in. Turn it to 1. Oh, we've got click it to 1 as well. Sound. So, we should be getting a signal on here. I'm waiting for that to go through. You like doing your commercials, don't you, George?
Yeah, mate, I love it.
The fans want to know where you're going. So you're off tomorrow, where are you going?
Tenerife work.
And how much money you got in your bank currently?
£9.
Tell the truth.
£9.
1p.
98p.
Do you know what you're doing?
Do you know what you're doing? You're just twiddling it and not that.
I'm getting raided. You're incapable of doing a gas test, so the apprentices have to do it. And I'm letting gas out.
Up to 6.
Do you not know one of these letters?
Come on. Yeah, stick it to 2021. You move. Oh, I can't watch him.
Is this the way to play?
So what am I doing now, you ask? No, what I'm doing now, just doing a couple of more gas sets. I'm up the field now. It's annual time of year gas testing on this site. So what we've got here is a 5-inch iron, reduces down to 2 inch here, reduces down to 1.5 inch here. Over there, it feeds a couple of RDLR maxes, 2 of them over there in the distance, and then this one goes up to a load of ambivads in an arena. So all I'm doing now literally is I'm just testing it, doing a standby, tightness test, let by, stabilisation, tightness. So just got it set up now literally 11 millibar. Gonna let it run for a little bit, just sit like that for time, and I'll set it up for a proper test my time. I like to test it like that first, but again, your commercial people speak quite and flap a little bit, but it's exactly the same as domestic. Obviously you've got your bonding on your little proper there, it comes through. So these are called butterfly valves. Don't know why it's just the name it is, and it's just obviously in between a little flange like that. Comes up to our electric solenoid. What this does, this is linked into, it's actually interlinked into the fire alarm over there, and also a knock-off switch if there is an issue. The boilers have also got above them a have they? Yeah, they have. I can't remember what they call them now. But if the boiler's ever set on fire, it's like I can't remember if I was working on the other day. But in a nutshell, it turns it off. Comes through solenoid, then it comes through our inline rotary meter. So obviously, they can read the gas usage for the building. See what's going on there. I can do the gas rates and the boilers and stuff, and then it comes through and then just splits into obviously 2 zones. So this goes to member adds this one here, and that goes across to the boilers. So again, pretty straightforward stuff. This is more up my street doing stuff like this. Don't mind doing domestic, but this is where it is at for me. Hustlers, what we're saying. Ooh, look at this watch. So my watch is saying today now it's only 4:30 and I've been standing for 13 hours already. So that just shows you the day that I've had. It's been a long day. Nevertheless, still got one more job to do, and then after this, just doing a quote now. Then one more job to do, and then pick a few bits up. It's just this week, it's just been one of them weeks from hell, you know. I'm trying to condense as much hours as I possibly can, but look, we're going to get there. This one's a quote for some radiators, so obviously if it goes ahead, it won't be a minimum one. I think it's just the customer's a bit cold. Let's get them warm, but nevertheless, we're going to get in there, give them the Capani stamp and do what we do. Let's go.